What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Thursday edition Morning Scone presented by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Hope your morning's off to a great start. Thanks to everybody who hung out with us last night on Nightcap with Scone, which basically became a crypto chat. But anyway, John Emery is expected to have his case reviewed today by the NCAA. So we could have a decision today or tomorrow about John Emery's availability. Ed Ogeron did say on the SEC coaches teleconference on Wednesday morning that John Emery has been practicing. And even because of some of the injuries, he's been taking some first-team reps actually at practice. So if he is cleared to play, he's going to go. So I think it would be awesome, if they were able to get him back for this week. I'm very, very, very hesitant to make any bold declarations about the LSU defense going against Mike Leach's offense this weekend. One of those kind of need to see it to believe it. But LSU gonna need to score, man. You get John Emery back, that would be great. So we should find that out today or tomorrow. So, all right, let's say some good mornings, man. See what y'all got here. Brian Wynn, Daniel Gugliardo, good morning. Truax, what's up? Jeff McKithen, Tony Williams, Chris Maggio, the man, the myth, the legend, good morning. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it, man. Just a man. Glad that, humbled that y'all are hanging out here. Tim Gotro, Kirk Taylor, Joey Vincent, what's up? Kirk, I went down the digital currency rabbit hole last night. Believe you did, man. It's a fascinating space. Trivia, good morning. Cliff Nelson, good morning. Trivia, how much money is FU money? I would say the amount of money where money doesn't matter. That's FU money. That would be my definition. I guess anybody's definition could be different, but that would be mine. And I, to be clear, I do not have that. But I think the conversation we're having last night was if GameCoin hits $1. Someone said someone asked me at what point would I quit working when GameCoin hit a certain level, 5 cents, 10 cents, $1. I said 5 cents. I'm doing backflips. 10 cents, I'm not doing AFR anymore. $1, I think that would be your definition there, Trivia. Kyle Milliken, good morning. That was the way, for those, that was the conversation. Let's see, Jesse Brown, morning, Matt. Hope the family's well. Do you think Winston and Peyton can scheme a plan to beat New England? I do, Jesse, actually. I think the issues that the Saints had primarily were the offensive line. I think we look at the interceptions Jameis threw, and they were bad. I mean, don't misunderstand me. They were also the product of extreme pressure. The stat that ESPN Stats and Info threw out, they have tracked quarterback pressure rate as a stat since 2009. And on Sunday, Jameis was pressured the third highest of any NFL game since 2009. It didn't matter who was playing quarterback on Sunday. It was not going to work. And then when you look at the rushing offense, the Saints ran for 48 yards. I mean, there was no balance. The line was awful. So, I think with a week to tell those guys, hey, here's what they did. Here's what you did wrong. Watch the film, prep it, get it right. I absolutely think they can improve. And Carolina has a formidable front, man. I mean, Hassan Reddick's a good player, and they drafted Derek Brown at Auburn last year. I mean, Like, they've got good players. You know, they drafted J.C. Horn. They've improved that. Like, Carolina's a good team. Carolina is an improved team. So, yes, I do think they can improve this week. And I'm even more encouraged if they get Lattimore and C.J. Gardner-Johnson back against a rookie quarterback from New England. So, yes, I absolutely do. I do think they can improve and will improve and week to week, and I think the Saints have a great chance to win this game on Sunday. Alex Day, good morning. Jordan McNeese, rookie quarterbacks generally seem to be successful against the Saints. There has been some of that, Jordan. RG3 comes to mind. You know, his debut against the Saints was in the Dome against the Saints, and played really well. I mean, there has been some of that, no doubt. People remember back to Tim Couch in Cleveland back in 1999, throwing the Hail Mary in the Dome. There is that. The flip side is also true, where you can find examples of rookie quarterbacks. The Saints beat Justin Herbert last year in the Dome, close game with the Chargers, but they still won it. So I don't know that I put so much into that. I think it's more, you're going on the road again and you're a little banged up. So let's see how many players they get back. Injury report yesterday was good news. Let's see, Emery coming back. Great, but regardless, Kiner needs to play early and often too. I'm not opposed to Kiner playing more, but if Emery's available, I definitely want to see John Emery. Brad David, we have Russ Mitchell on the show today since he was not on yesterday. He's my favorite guest. I'm going to reach out to him, Brad. I really don't know if he's going to be available today. If he is, 100% we'll put him on the show. But I know he was traveling yesterday, and and I don't know what his schedule's like today. But I will check with him. Let's see. Can't fathom LSU loses to Moose State 2 years in a row. If so, Kiffin better come pick his rear end up. Only way Coach O is getting back to BR. Anyway, Kirk, I don't know that I would say I can't fathom it. I could certainly fathom LSU losing that game on Saturday. And to me, it feels a lot like UCLA, honestly. Trivia, middle finger to the sky, screaming, F this job, walk out kicking in the door, telling your boss to F yourself. I don't think I would ever do that, though. I'm too grateful to my bosses for the opportunities and the years together. But I understand your point. Kenneth McCown, morning, Matt. Do you think traveling into BR on game day is an advantage for LSU? And will Auburn have to do that like Central Michigan? Good question, Kenneth. Traveling on game day is not ideal. But Tennessee did it in 2005. You remember the Tennessee 2005 game in Monday night in Tiger Stadium. I mean, Tennessee flew in the game day. They beat LSU. Central Michigan had to do it. And it's not ideal to get on a plane and then have to get off and go play a game. But if that's the circumstance, what it is now, as we continue recovering from Ida, my guess is there will be more hotel rooms available. With Central Michigan and Auburn a couple of weeks apart and a couple of weeks further of recovery, there might well be enough hotel rooms for them for Auburn to come in on Thursday, which I assume, or Friday, which I assume they will. Morning, Matt. Seen some info saying Stingley left practice early. Have you heard about this? Yeah, Damon. Hi. Stingley's been kind of dealing with a little something. So the extent of what that was yesterday, I don't know, but we'll find out today. Let's see. Bo Brown, beautiful morning. So my breath for the first time this month. Perfect time for a Tiger win. Alec Oblanc, good morning. Shannon Maggio, good morning. Chuck Bazette, good morning. Dale Broussard, a lot of y'all asking about Stingley. I have not made a call this morning to see extent of anything like that. So we'll find out today. Hey, Dad, good morning. Jason Gibson, loved Mike Leach calling the LSU defense basic yesterday. He did compliment the talent, though, which is there. This would be a huge test for Durante Jones. I mean, you have good enough athletes, better athletes on the outside to win those matchups. But you got to bring pressure. And you know the other thing that that Sean Salisbury said on Tuesday, which was really interesting. He's like, if you just drop back and you just exclusively play zone and drop into coverage, I mean, Leach will run the ball, and then he'll gash you running the football. Now, I was much more fearful of that when they had Kylan Hill, because Kylan Hill is an all SEC caliber back and a really good player. He's obviously in the NFL now, and this is a Mississippi State team that's only averaging like 45 rush yards a game. So it's only 3 games, and they haven't proven they can be that team to run the ball. And they want to throw it. We know Leach wants to throw it, but curious. I'm curious to see what Durante Jones has. We'll see. Let's see. There's a couple more minutes here. Michael Cook, good morning. Stephen Miller, good morning. Clark Tiger Davis, good morning. Chase Pellegrin, this may be a stupid question. What does GameCoin actually do as a company, if that makes sense? It does make sense completely. They are a crypto asset with the intention of creating a coin for any athlete from elementary through the pros can have their own coin that you would keep in your digital wallet, in your crypto wallet, that you could trade and sell and all that sort of stuff. So think of it like even kids could have their own digital trading card of sorts that they could swap with their friends, all the way up to, let's say if you see Derek Stingley as a high school freshman, you go, that dude has potential to be awesome. And so you nab some Derek Stingley coin, and then he goes to be a first-round draft pick. Well, guess what? That's like having a LeBron card when he was at St. Vincent St. Mary's, right? Makes a lot of sense, man. I mean, I love the principles of it. And then also, obviously, it's the philanthropy of it as well. Sean Comiskey, morning, Matt. How many players opt out if the crap hits the fan this year? Listen, I can't tell you definitively because you're asking me a hypothetical. But what I will say is I do think, not just at a place like LSU, like anywhere, opt-outs, just like players choosing not to play in bowl games, opt-outs are going to become a thing. As teams falter, lose games, get on in the season, I do believe you will see players opt out of the season to start getting ready for the pros. I do think you will see that. Utah quarterback, just 3 games. Utah got embarrassed this last week. Carolina, Houston, who you got? I don't know yet. I haven't looked at it. It's Houston +8. I haven't looked at it. Preston Schultz, I got to hurry up, guys. Matt, I get you feeling like it's UCLA game. As fans, we're blinded a lot. I think the D-line continues its early success, which the trenches is key to this game. I don't know that the trenches are key to the game defensively. Because if State is just getting rid of the shotgun, get rid of the ball quickly, then your pass rush never gets home. You know what I mean? You just got to be disciplined defensively. Do you think Baskerville will be a key point as a quarterback spy? I do not think they will spy the quarterback because the quarterback's no threat to run. Kelly Klein, Peter, absolutely. Can you ultimately invest in a player's stock? Absolutely. But you can't really think of it necessarily as stock. It's kind of like that, and I understand why you default that way, but it's not exactly stock. Stock is a theory, right? Stock is, there's nothing tangible. With blockchain, it's literal code on a blockchain network. So you actually hold a digital asset, if that makes sense. All right. Oops, come on now. Just about done. I hate to be so quick, y'all, but I gotta get Drew to school. Is Gamecoin an NFT company? No, because an NFT is a non-fungible token, and Gamecoin is, the assets are fungible. They can be created, right? You can create more coin for individual athletes. That's all understanding what an NFT really is. Hi. Okay, I gotta go. Irfan Sayyad, good morning. Been a while. Sucks I've been able to catch the show live. All good, man. Glad you're here now. Brian and Andy Penton, good morning as well. All right, y'all, I got to get going. Matt, I was doing 24 pull-ups at the age of 12, along with my sister doing 21. 12 pull-ups at age 11 isn't crazy. Logan, I'm not saying it's crazy. I'm saying it's crazy for Matthew Musso. That's all. All right, y'all have an awesome day, and we'll see a Locked on LSU coming up, AFR at 3. New Scone and Tea podcast today as well. I had a busy day, man, so we will get rolling, and we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Mama.